11 tribe and everyone else, welcome to this video. In today's video, I want to talk about desexualizing the brain for the light to enter. Okay, guys, I want everyone to understand that we live in a hypersexualized society right now. Like, things with the new earth right now. And see, I want to talk about things that are a little taboo in this video, and I want to provide you guys with a lot of value, so we can all together go back into our interdimensional state, okay, our interplanetary state, so we have access, so we're not stuck in the third dimension and we have like a very linear view to life, because that's not how life goes. Okay, I want to talk about desexualizing the brain. Now, I want y'all to understand this right now, okay? Just understand that there's a war on your consciousness right now. As I speak to you, there's a war on your consciousness. There's a war on you. There's a war that's declared on you, whether you see it or not. There's a reason why P is free on the internet, okay? There's no coincidences. There's a reason why they do this, okay? Now, here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. You have to understand right now, especially if you're a chosen person, your sexual energy is the currency. It's one of the most highest forms of energy. It's one of the biggest currencies of the universe, okay? Your semen is life containing. So when you lose one drop of semen, this is what's fucking crazy, okay? When you lose one drop of semen, it's like you're losing 30 drops of blood. Okay, you don't have to believe me. You can go look up into the scientific literature that they have, but I know y'all believe me on this, okay? From my experience, from me retaining, from me being a brahmachari, I've been a brahmachari, and I do have my own struggles too. I'm not saying I'm a saint or something, but what I will tell you is that the time that we live in right now, if you are not careful with what you're looking through on the internet, if you are not careful, you will quickly fall into the trap of the carnal lower mind. And I'm going to tell you something right now. There's nothing pretty about that place. Now, the state of the carnal mind is the state of hell. Okay? It's the state of hell. This is why when a person, if I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but if you yourself continue to sleep around with different people, you'll notice that at a certain point, it's impossible for you to connect with people. It becomes impossible. It just becomes impossible. And there are marriages that have been decimated by this, by being hypersexualized. Now, there are new studies that are showing that 1/3 of the consumers of P are women. Okay, so this is not just something that's happening for men, it's happening for women too. If you are a consumer of P, or let's say that you are someone that is on a journey, there is no judgment here. I'm not here to, there's no judgment, there's not a judgment zone. It's not here to, oh, okay, like, yo, you watch this and no. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's the biggest secret. One of the biggest secret is to honestly get yourself busy. Look, I can give you a lot of woo-woo, I can give you a lot of bullshit on this video, but I'm not going to do that, okay? I don't want to make this video too fluffy or whatever. I want to get to the points. I'm here to give you guys value. So if you are unable to desexualize your brain, here's what's happening right now. You probably have vacant time. Every time I personally have relapsed, I'm telling you right now, I was vacant. As soon as, and what do they say? The vacant time, the idle time is when the devil comes and knocks on your door. And that's what happens. And the devil is not like this boogeyman hiding under your bed and he's waiting to come through. The devil is within. Okay. Now, my whole point being said is as I've talked about April, right? April coming up, people have no idea. People have no idea. And I'm not here to fearmonger. Okay, that's not what I do. But I'm here to tell you guys that if you can let your why, like the reason why you want to get into your higher self, shape the actions that you have on a daily basis for you to get the results that you've always wanted, that's what's going to give you a sense of nirvana. And the best way you could possibly do that is to get into the now. Learn how to get into this very moment, because this moment is all that you have in order to manifest your reality. Okay? This very moment is all that you have to really, really manifest your reality. So if you can learn how to get into this moment and desexualize your brain, you're going to learn that everything, every single little thing is propagating for you. Okay? Now, I will personally tell you that all these social media platforms, when you scroll mindlessly through all these social media platforms, what ends up happening is that you do not know what you're opening yourself up to. Because even if it's not sexual, you could be opening yourself up to violence. You can be opening yourself up to complete nonsense, which programs the subconscious mind. I need you to know that Arthur C. Clarke said, there's a point where magic and technology becomes indistinguishable. Okay? And right now we live in a time where technology is indistinguishable from magic. Okay? It's indistinguishable. So when you become just like a mere consumer, like all you're doing is like you're consuming, and that's all you're doing, you're going to have a very hard realization that you are putting yourself up you're putting yourself up for failure, basically. This is why I'm being honest with everyone. If you want that feeling of relief, if you want to start connecting with humans again, if you want to get back into the childlike innocence that you've had, if you crave for that connection with nature, with people, and you're not getting it, maybe it's time to desexualize the mind. That being said, have yourself a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are.